30 years gone. Not a fight, not a falling out, just silence. I used to think there were rules to friendship. Turns out most people are just following a script they never wrote, and you could be the next one written out of it. My sister-in-law and I were friends for 30 years. 30 years. We met in our 20s, and she told me she loved me like her own sister. When my divorce happened, she just stopped communicating. No call, no card, nothing. I didn't see her again for 3 years until my son's wedding. And that's when she finally said, I didn't know what the right thing to do was. 3 years. That's how long it took to find the right thing. You know what? That doesn't sit right with me. You don't get to say, I love you for 30 years and then decide the moment it's hard that you no longer know what love requires. It isn't just her, and it's not always divorce. It can be cancer, a long illness, a death. Other people don't know how to deal with it, so they just stop communicating. But you know what? We don't get that option. This is smack dab in our face. I wake up to it every morning. There's no calling in sick to your own life. Religious circles often treat divorce like it's a moral failure rather than a tragedy. Couple friends treat it like it's contagious. A single friend, they get viewed as a threat. It's not all friendships. Sometimes the ones you assumed you'd have forever because of everything you built together don't survive. It's easy to look at them and see their fear, but it doesn't change the damage that it does to us. Who made these rules? And that's what led me to ask, who decided that somebody can claim to care about you and then leave you in your most broken, isolated moment? This is probably the first time in decades you've been alone. You're not just grieving the divorce or the illness or whatever broke your life wide open. You're grieving a friendship that you genuinely believed would always be there. And now you're hurt, alone, and undone. But being alone doesn't mean the story is over. There's a specific reason why this kind of abandonment feels so personal, and it's not what you think. This isn't just about friendship, because whether it's divorce, illness, or just life pulling you apart from the people you thought you'd always have, the real question is what happens when you find yourself alone with all of it. Next week, we're gonna go there. Loneliness after abandonment and why it hits harder than you'd expect. I'll see you there, my friend. Cheers.